Sarah Everard left her friend's house just after dusk. The air was cold, but the walk was short, a route she had taken many times before. There was nothing remarkable about that evening. No argument, no rush, no sense of danger. It was the kind of moment that disappears into routine, the kind people forget as soon as it passes. Nothing about it suggested it would matter. London was quieter than usual. Restrictions were still in place. Fewer cars, fewer people, longer stretches of empty pavement. The city felt controlled, predictable, safer than normal. This was not a reckless choice. It was the kind of decision made every day, one shaped by habit, not risk. There was an assumption built into that moment that if something were wrong, it would look wrong. That danger would be obvious, loud, disruptive. But most harm does not arrive that way. It arrives quietly, wrapped in normality, disguised as procedure. Nothing in the scene demanded intervention, and that absence of alarm became part of the mechanism. She was 33 years old. She lived nearby. Friends described her as careful and aware of her surroundings. She adjusted her routines, chose familiar routes, let people know where she was. These were reasonable precautions, small decisions meant to reduce risk. Nothing about this walk suggested those precautions would fail. At some point, she was stopped, not by force, not with shouting, not with violence, by someone presenting authority. In that moment, resistance did not seem necessary. Suspicion did not feel logical. Compliance felt safer than confrontation. That assumption lasted only seconds, but seconds were enough. Hours passed, then an entire night. No one intervened. No one noticed anything out of place. Nothing looked like an emergency, and because nothing appeared wrong, everything slowed down. The absence of disruption delayed the response. Silence creates distance, not physical distance, but moral distance. Each passing hour made the situation feel less immediate, less interruptible, less visible. When nothing seems urgent, everything is postponed, and postponement has consequences. Days later, the reconstruction became clear. She had been abducted. She had been assaulted. She had been killed. The man responsible was a serving police officer, someone trained to protect, someone trusted by default. That detail reshaped everything that followed. Many people believed someone else would notice, that someone else would step in. That assumption created a gap, a small gap, but a decisive one. The details mattered.